moved down to rebirth. While I blame the world's neglect, then I shine right back again. So don't hold back, and you should know that was never gone, just like regrets. So I'll go back, oh, when I got me to forget the time I lost with no regrets.
Yo. Go back again. Oh shit.
Let me stay until the sunrise. Just say you'll hold me forever, at least for tonight. It's been so long since I got so close to someone. I know this ain't love, but let me stay a while. And pull me closer tonight, keep holding my hand. I know this ain't love, but let me stay the night. I said let me stay a while.
See you well.
No, I don't need a degree to know this ain't love at first sight.
What's up, chat?
'Cause I know how this works, I got my ABCs right. Oh, so let's play pretend. Say you'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me forever. I know this will end tonight, but you'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me. It's been so long since I got so close to someone.
I need to find this song. What's this song right now?
And pull me closer tonight, keep holding my hand. I know this ain't love, but let me stay the night. I said let me stay a while.
I'm gonna fight 'em off. A 7-nation army hold me back. They're gonna rip it off. Taking their time, nothing on my back. Let me forget. My mom had a cigarette. Yeah, I'm not potato today. Oh shit, my thing just. Yo, Lil War, appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thank you, gang. Thank you so much. I need to fix the game capture. Just listen. I do want to say this out because I did see the news a few days ago about, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Diogo, I think Diogo. I know he was a soccer player and I think he was captained by what, Cristiano Ronaldo playing Portugal, I think, maybe something like that. I can't remember what it was. I want to say it's RIP, and it's pretty unfortunate news. I got the news from on Instagram, and then I saw what's his name again? He's like the British news guy. I forgot what his name. Dylan Page talked about it, and it's kind of heartbreaking the fact that this happened 10 days after he married his wife. It's tragic. It's definitely tragic. Car accidents are something to be taken serious about. It's not a it's pretty high up there in cause of death, especially car crashes. So I want y'all to be careful out there, right, chat? I want you guys to be, just be safe. I know a lot of people like watching, soccer. I don't really watch soccer like that unless it's like the big cups. Honestly, I don't know too much about any other soccer players besides like the big names, obviously. But yeah, again, rest in peace to Diogo. Again, I don't know who you are, but I know that a lot of people know who you are, especially in the world. 'Cause you maybe has an impact on your team, and that's why people love you so much in the soccer game. And I'm not into soccer again, but like yet again, I think it's definitely heartbreaking to see a star pass away like that. It's unfortunate. For example, like, you know, Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash, and Diogo dies in car crash. Crashing is definitely something that affects all of us. Whether you're not in the car crash, it will still definitely affects you, especially family. You know. But yeah, again, the reason why I think this TikTok is getting a lot of views is because, you know, the algorithm really likes I think the algorithm is messing with this video because you have here, it says RIP Diogo, and obviously a lot of people understands about the situation with Diogo, and people are saying RIP because these guys, they love Diogo, man. They did. That's why you have like 200 likes on this video, 14 messages, or not messages, 14 comments, 19 favorites. You know, these guys actually like Diogo. They respect Diogo for as a player as he is. And like I said, I don't know too much about the guy. I just know that his death was pretty tragic, and to hear about his story about him marrying his wife 10 days after the incident just happened, and all we can do now is just I don't want to say grief, because grief is one of those things that's like very connected to another person. But all we can do is just try to keep moving forward and do it for his legacy, I guess. Even though I don't know who he is, but I feel like, you know, that's something that's we have to keep in mind in the future. Because in the future, you know, Ronaldo is not going to be here anymore. Messi is not going to be here anymore. And we have to try to keep up with their legacy and their impact in the game. That's just how it is. That's all. That's like my thoughts about it. But I know him and his brother were in that car together, and it's very tragic. So that's definitely sad news. That's 100% very, very sad news. I'm gonna fight him off. 7-ish. Oh, I need to play my music again. It was like great for me. He played for Liverpool. Won a cup for Liverpool, and at least his goal was insane. Yeah, like I said, everyone has a big impact in the sport. If Diogo is one of them, then obviously the soccer or the football community in the world is going to be saddened about his death. And I know he had a pretty like, I know he had a pretty strong connections with Ronaldo, because I'm pretty sure he played for Portugal. I can't remember. It was like, I can't remember if he was the one that was in the what cup was it? It wasn't. It was like the Nations League or something like that. I can't remember. Was it the Nations League? I can't remember. I know that the Spain and Portugal thing was a what, big matchup coming up. Let me see. Maybe he wasn't. Let me look at this. I could be wrong about that. Okay, I could be a noob. Hello, Simon. His dream was to play for the World Cup. He was so close. Yeah. It's obviously not. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, because I've been saying this a lot of times. We're living on a time clock. Choose to believe it or not, we are. Like, we are living on borrowed time. And the only thing we could do now is just, every second of our life matters. I know that sounds shit and that sounds so corny, but that actually makes sense. Every second of our life matters. Oh yeah, Diego Yota. Yeah, he was, and he did play Portugal. Yeah, I was like, I seen him before, bro. Like I was watching I was watching a little bit of the Portugal versus Spain Nations League finals, and I saw Diogo on there. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, he's because I saw Ronaldo, he got injured and he swapped his captain like thing with Diogo. Is that corny? You got a point? Yeah. Like, we're living on borrowed time. Every second of our life is taken away like so fast. And you know what's crazy? Tomorrow could be my last day. Tomorrow could be our last day. Like, that's why we have to try and just be grateful about everything that we have done to get to this point, you know? It's sometimes I think like, okay, if this is God's doing, then why would God do it, you know? But I don't know. All gone within a space of a week. What's next, Ronaldo? Nah, I don't think Ronaldo is next. If Ronaldo's next, that's gonna hurt the whole world. The whole world is gonna be saddened the fact that one of the greatest of all time has passed away. What's my favorite game? Well, it's definitely not Fortnite. Fortnite is not my favorite game anymore. I don't know if I have a favorite game anymore. Sometimes I feel like gaming is kind of boring now because I've been playing games for a while, ever since I was like a little child, and now I'm an adult guy, and it feels like games honestly has been feeling kind of off. I don't have that same, you know, that same drive or that same energy as I would if I was like 13 and I would just play constantly. Now it's like, oh, I don't know what game to play. Like, you know, like games can be boring sometimes. Sometimes I want to do other things. Yeah, I mean, like, no one wants Ronaldo to go. Either is Messi, bro. Neymar Jr. No one wants those guys to go. Like, they're still living life, bro. They look healthy. And plus, I think what Messi's playing like the what is it? Messi's playing in the unless Inter Miami is eliminated. It was like the what was that? What was that like World Cup thing they were doing? I forgot what it was. It wasn't called like the actual World Cup, it was something else. I forgot what it was. It was like, oh, different clubs face off each other, see who's the best club in the world. Did you ever play a set? No, I don't know what that is, sorry. How old are you? I'm 19. I turned 20 in about 3 months. Messi's the GOAT. The Brazilian Ronaldo before. Oh! That Ronaldo? Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He's the one that got that haircut during the World Cup. I remember. I didn't watch it, but I will remember. Messi and Ronaldo are both goats. I agree. Once they both retire, it's gonna be weird, right? Not seeing them play anymore. Because at this point, they could just retire. I mean, Messi can retire happy. Like, he won a World Cup. He won, what? Multiple leagues? Or maybe one, I don't know how many leagues I don't know how many, like, what do they call, like, the Ballon? Oh, the Ballon d'Or? That's like what the best like award to give to a player. He retired when I was 6. He's 48 now, 8 years older than Ronaldo. Actually, I didn't realize that until now. Yeah, Ronaldo and Messi are gonna retire soon. Whether you don't believe it or not, it's happening soon. And actually, next year is the World Cup too. Next year could be Ronaldo's last World Cup. If you think about it, next year could be Ronaldo's last World Cup and Messi's last World Cup. If they choose to play the World Cup, I mean, unless if they qualify, I think Portugal could have qualified. I don't know. I actually don't know how the qualifying works for World Cup, so I just leave it to them. But if Portugal qualifies, Argentina qualifies, then that could be their last World Cup. Obviously, I hope USA make it because they made it last World Cup, and I'm always gonna root for USA unless Vietnam qualifies for World Cup. If they do, I'm rooting for Vietnam, bro. I gotta root for the home country. I mean, probably France might make it back too. France. What state are you in, Mass? Texas. Howdy, boy. I'm from Texas. I am indeed. From Texas. Boy, I've been living in Texas for almost 20 years of my life. That's crazy. 20 years in Texas. I'm never leaving Texas. I'm gonna obviously travel around the country, right? To go see like different stuff that I haven't seen in my country yet. But you know, I'll never leave Texas. I'm still gonna live in Texas. I love Texas too much. I'm so happy that I was fortunate enough to be born in Texas, you know? Fucking love Texas. Daniel, do you have any videos for me to do a reaction video today, or are you guys? If you guys don't have anything, I'll try to look one up. Ronaldo isn't playing the World Cup. Isn't playing World Cup 2026 Messi though? Wait, Ronaldo is not playing in the 2026 World Cup? Are you sure? I feel like he wouldn't miss out the opportunity to at least try to win one before he retires. I mean, I can see why Messi could do it. I mean, Messi, he won one already. I mean, it wouldn't. He said he deserves a good rest. There's no way. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't want to play in the World Cup? Cristiano Ronaldo World Cup. On Insta? You sent me that Instagram on on Discord if you find it. I'll try to find it too. What up, basketball? I feel like he, unless he, let me see if I can try to find it. I know he re-signed with, I don't know how to pronounce his team's name. It's like Al Nassir or something like that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think I saw him like re-sign them for like 2 years, maybe? Something like that. I can't remember what it was, but he did re-sign with his club. Portuguese star says he ready to prepare himself for a very long season, which ends with the FIFA World Cup 2016. Quinn, what are you reacting to? I don't know yet. I still need to figure out a video to react to. I'm just looking at this like Ronaldo stuff and see like if he's actually if he actually is skipping the World Cup. Unless he said he was skipping the Club World Cup, which is different. I'm talking about like the actual World Cup. How'd you made the TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter logo down there? I don't know. Photoshop, maybe? Just put in the ideas, bruh. Yeah, this is what I was looking at, like Cristiano. He's staying at his club for another like 2 years. They paid him a lot of money. A lot of money, bro. A lot of money. I mean, I feel like, wait, let me see this. Yeah, he's like to sign Real Madrid. Oh, okay, that's World Cup news. Dude, it says here that he missed Diogo's funeral. I thought he would be there. Yeah, it says here that he needed rest. He needed rest. Yeah, it says here that Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to record 6 World Cups. Yeah, that's different than the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is different than the actual like World Cup. Remember, Club World Cup is the club around the world to see who's the best club in the world. World Cup is like who has the best country team in the world. If that makes sense. Yeah, Club World Cup and World Cup are two separate things. I think that's what he meant. Like I'm pretty sure like if it's the World Cup, I don't think Ronaldo's skipping the World Cup. If he's taking a break, if he says it doesn't make sense to play in the Club World Cup, he's not going to play the Club World Cup. When dumb cops fuck around and find out. You have any other videos? Let's not go for COD videos today. Let's react to something different other than COD videos. Maybe we do a long video today. What do we think? I ain't gonna say too much. Get it pop quick. You a lobster? Oh, the hacker that destroyed Hollywood. I feel like this would be a banger video to react to. Shout out to Fern, by the way, the hacker who destroyed Hollywood. Ooh. Ooh. The kids who hacked the CIA. Oh, wait, this might be an even better video. Oh, it is 23 minutes though. Ah, fuck it. I want to watch it. I want to watch it. Medias, did you put something? Cristiano has confirmed he will not play. Yeah, it's just the Club World Cup. That's different than the World Cup. I'm talking about next year World Cup, guys. I'm not talking about this Club World Cup that's happening right now. This is called the Club World Cup. The club around the world. Where's the best club? World Cup. World Cup is different. It's the countries. Best countries in the world plays in the World Cup. Club World Cup. Best clubs around the world. That's different. He's got, okay, so this means he's gonna play the World Cup next year. He's gonna skip, he's saying he's skipping the Club World Cup. He's skipping the Club World Cup so he can have a rest and then he'll be ready for next year's World Cup. What, 6th World Cup appearance? Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't make sense. Because his club would have to participate, but I don't know how you would participate for a Club World Cup. But he, he was just taking his rest. That's it. That's all he's doing. Yeah, even right here, look. Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to record 6 World Cup over the Club World Cup. Like I said, guys, Club World Cup. Look, Club World Cup is happening right now. It's basically the clubs. Clubs. See? Clubs. World Cup 2026 is countries, gang. Countries. Okay? Countries. Okay? That's different. Happy Independence Day. Guys, 4th of July was yesterday. What do you guys mean Happy Independence Day? That was yesterday. Are you guys in the past? Am I in the future? Today is July 5th. 4th was yesterday. PSG is the best. I mean, I think, I hope, I don't know. They might be the best club. I don't really watch soccer like that. I don't watch it. All you need to know 1 year out from the 26th World Cup. 4 years ago, Qatar really seemed to be Messi and Ronaldo's final appearance in the World Cup. But it's now almost certain they will both save their last dance for 2026. See? Look what I just said. I literally just said that Messi and Ronaldo were going to play in 2026. Like, if Ronaldo is still playing with his other club for 2 more years till 2027, he's definitely going to play the 2026 World Cup. And if Messi re-signs with Inter Miami for MLS, he might as well play for the World Cup for Argentina. They're not skipping the World Cup. They wouldn't. It's literally a year out from now. 1 year from now, North America is going to serve the World Cup. So like I said, Ronaldo is not skipping the World Cup. He just said he's skipping the Club World Cup, which makes sense because he hasn't been playing the Club World Cup. And now he's got to be playing the actual World Cup. And that could be their last, like I said, like that literally could be their last World Cup. And for it to be in North America, woo-hoo, that shit's hype. I might buy a ticket. Actually, I can't. The World Cup tickets are expensive as fuck. They're fucking expensive. Expensive. Liverpool won the Premier League. Liverpool is the best. They did, didn't they? Wait, how to turn into a person? You were a potato, bro. The symptom only lasted for like 24 hours. Yeah. He probably won't resign though. Quinn, Ronaldo and Messi need to be in the same team and GG to everyone. Nah, I don't think it would work out. Listen, it's just, people want to say, oh, if Messi and Ronaldo are in the same team, they would kill the whole league. That's not true, guys. Like, they might be, listen, guys, they might be 2 of the best players in the world in their prime, but listen, guys, soccer isn't just about 1 player and 2 players carrying the whole team. It's literally about a team effort, okay? You can have 2 of the greatest players in the world be on your same team, and you can still lose. Yeah. You could still lose. You just have to build a team that's willing to have good chemistry and teamwork around to be able to be able to beat your opponents. It doesn't matter how good or if you're called the greatest in the world, right? What was it? Yamin Yamal? Is that how you pronounce his name? He's like the Spain guy. He's like one of the best players in Spain. But yeah, it's not all about him. You know, people, they had to build teams around that built a good chemistry. Portugal versus Argentina final World Cup. 1-1. Ronaldo has a free kick in the 80th minute. 2-1. It's a pen for Argentina. 2-2. Now they went to pen. CR7 doing the last goal. He scores CR7, wins the World Cup. That would be insane prediction if that ever were to occur. Argentina go up against Portugal. Messi can win 2 World Cups, or Ronaldo can finally win one. Hype around Yamal is dead. No, yeah. Yeah. I think the hype would have been more around if Spain were to win the nation thing. All right, let's react to this. The kid who hacked the CIA for YouTube video content today. Obviously, if you guys have not checked out my last reaction video, you guys can check it right here. It's pretty interesting. This is when I was potato. If you guys want to look at me being a potato, you guys can look at that video if you guys do want to. And we're just gonna record this video for today, and then we'll go on for today's stream. Ugh. He'll be playing for Portugal next year. Yeah, he would have. Use code Quintuki at w.gg, 10% off your order. Oh. All right. I'll mute this. And then we'll record an intro for today. Start. Today we're reacting to the kid who hacked the CIA. What up, guys? Today we're reacting to the kids who hacked the CIA by Fern. If you guys are enjoying today's reaction content, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, turn on post notifications to be notified the next time I upload a YouTube video like this one, or whenever I go live. And speaking of going live, I'm live right now on twitch.tv/Quintuki. So if you haven't already, you guys can check out all my live streams from there, even talk to communities from there as well. We're on the road to 250 followers, so if you haven't already, click the link in the description down below, or you guys can look up the link twitch.tv/Quintuki. Enjoy today's reaction, and I'll see you guys live over on the Twitch page. Alright, I know it's about to be a banger video, bro. Any time Fern makes a video, it's a banger.
It's October 2015, a chilly day in autumn. John Brennan receives a weird phone call. It seems to be coming from a stranger. He hesitates a second, then picks up.
Hello?
John Brennan?
Who is this?
You're a f***ing loser.
If John Brennan hadn't been John Brennan, this might have looked like an ordinary prank call. But John Brennan happens to be one of the most powerful men on Earth, the head of the CIA.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
It was so f***ing easy, bro. You're such a d***.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. I already f***ing own you.
How much do you want?
We want $5 trillion.
The US government will classify this call as part of a large conspiracy of identity theft, harassment of government officials, and cyber terrorism. The caller will pay a heavy price for this moment of trollish.
You say 5 trillion? I don't think anyone in the world even has $5 trillion.
Glory.
Why are you doing this?
We want you to stop bombing the Middle East.
Across the Atlantic, in a house in the West Midlands of England, a 15-year-old kid in his room, the phone still in his hand. He can't believe what he just did. He calls himself Kraka, and he loves to smoke weed. In fact, he's high right now. He's also the leader of Crackers with Attitude. He and his companions terrorized and embarrassed the US security apparatus to a near incomparable degree. They leaked the personal data of police officers, FBI agents, and
Wait,
DOJ.
is this how anonymous, like hackers called Anonymous started, or am I just assuming things because I just saw the Anonymous mask? I might just be like jumping into conclusions at that point.
Officials. They hand-delivered top-secret documents to Julian Assange. Some of the most publicized hacktivism attributed to Anonymous.
They call themselves Anonymous.
Yeah,
Oh shit! All right.
it was actually them, in part for the lulz. And this is their story.
This was political.
Teenager
Cyber attacks.
hijacked the computers of several US intelligence and
Started a
security
collective
chiefs.
called Crackers with Attitude.
In 2008 in Virginia, a different kid who only calls himself Default. He's a pretty typical American teenager. He loves soccer, video games, and his dog. He often clashes with his father, who works in the government. At some point, Default starts
CS?
cheating in his video games. This gives him the first taste of using computers to do things that you're not supposed to. Exciting, powerful things. He starts learning all that he can about how computers work and how to get them to bend to your will. 2008 was an exciting time to get into hacking. The decentralized hacktivist group Anonymous was in its heyday. If you managed to get into their secret chats, you got a front seat view of their actions.
Anonymous is one of the biggest online vigilante groups. Members hack into companies and governments.
Now a worldwide and widely recognized hacking group.
Hackers with the group Anonymous.
Citizens of the world. We have seen the erosion of due process.
A cyber war. Anonymous. Anonymous has struck again.
Young Default is fascinated. Anonymous embodies an exciting spirit of freedom through chaos. They showed how you could force the whole world to pay attention without you having to leave your bedroom. Some Anonymous actions are political, some are just trolling, and Default, after tasting this very new kind of power, is keen to learn everything he can about hacking. He starts to hack random websites just for the challenge of it, just to see if he can. But after hanging around Anonymous's chats for a while, he starts to find the group, well, cringe. For one thing, it's crawling with feds. People are getting arrested, and it's tough to know who to trust. Anonymous has become so big that vetting people becomes difficult. There's tons of infighting and doxing. Since it's the only hacktivist group most media outlets know about, Anonymous keeps getting credited for the work of other, often more sophisticated hackers. It's a mess. So Default gets involved with offshoot hacker groups, one of them called AnonSec. The group positions itself as anti-Anonymous. But similar to Anonymous, AnonSec performs operations, hacking initiatives that sometimes have a political purpose, and sometimes are just, as one might say in 2008, for the lulz. I hated recording that. AnonSec is quite advanced, and Default gets better and better at the game. The group controls a botnet. A botnet is essentially a large pack of infected computers under someone's control. You can use those computers to further spread malware across the internet to make the botnet larger and larger. Or you could, for example, attack a server with it in order to overload it. Default is tapping around AnonSec's botnet and gets curious about what computers they've actually gotten under their control. He finds that one is a server of the Canadian medical school, Windsor University. Suddenly, Default finds himself with direct access to the university's finances. He pulls up records of students who owe the school money. It all adds up to $9.4 million. And at the bottom of the list, something very tempting. A delete all invoice in payment button. How could he not push it?
These people might, really enjoy having their slate wiped clean, as it were. If you look, some of them owe a substantial amount of money, like 70,000. I think some people owed upwards of over 100,000. It's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's just like perpetual debt that sometimes it just lasts for decades. So, just deleted everything. I went into the PHP shell and just like sent everything to dev null and just like shredded it. So whatever I sent there is just not coming back.
This is from the podcast Darknet Diaries. They have a fantastic episode with Default. Of course, this story poses some questions. We tried asking the university if the debt stayed deleted. They did not answer, but usually student loans have multiple on and offline and offsite backups.
Right.
There should be hard copies of the students' signed loan agreements. However, Default feels like he's really doing something at the time. There is a certain rush to committing a crime when it feels like doing the right thing. Other hackers might have used the sensitive student information to make a profit. There's actually a shadow industry worth billions surrounding our most sensitive data. So-called data brokers gather all the info available about us on the internet, your contact information, browsing history, and online transactions. This data is often bundled into shadow profiles, which are then being sold. You might receive a tailored mail or a robocall based on your shadow profile. In the worst case, someone might try to steal your identity. Incognito helps you remove your data from the numerous lists of data brokers. The only thing you have to do is discreetly or on Incognito are motivated by audio with recently banned rather than just curiosity. As recently as 2014, bestiality was legal in Denmark. Other European countries, Germany, the UK, Sweden, had recently banned it. What this meant for Denmark was an increase in animal sex tourism. For years, Danish animal rights activists tried to bring attention to this.
They called them dog brothels. So sick. It's so crazy. And I had a dog, so that really pissed me off just thinking about the fact, what if someone took my dog and that happened to my dog? I would freak out.
So, as Default describes it, he and other AnonSec hackers lend their technical skills to the animal rights movement.
So I think we took down the official Denmark government website, and then we actually defaced it, you know, and said, did you know that your government allows bestiality? And there's bestiality dens where people can go and pay money to do these things to animals.
They completely took over their website.
And most of them are like people's pets.
They shut down bestiality websites via DDoS attacks and tweet evidence of sexually mistreated animals. The information reverberates around the world and is widely condemned. Anonymous gets credit for AnonSec's actions, which deeply annoys Default. But it works. In part due to the hacks, more people know about Danish dog brothels. They talk about them online, protest them, until the case winds up in Parliament. In April 2015, Denmark finally bans bestiality. While
the hackers did a good
leveling up as a
job.
hacker, he also becomes an early adopter of crypto. He accumulates a significant amount of Bitcoin, more than 1,000. This would amount to a lot of money
I don't know
today,
too much about crypto,
somewhere
so.
around $40 million US.
Wow.
He keeps these Bitcoins on a hard drive in his room. He also knows he's making powerful enemies, so he gets a bit paranoid, a bit fanatical with his OPSEC. He never logs into his own Wi-Fi, for one. He uses a satellite dish to log into a free Dairy Queen Wi-Fi half a mile away. He's always connecting through a Tor node. Every time he turns off his devices, he makes sure they're encrypted. When he turns them back on, he has to wait 30 minutes for them to decrypt. For the most part, he never tells anybody what he is doing. He knows he has a lot to lose. Ultimately, it won't be enough.
No!
Back in May 2013, a 29-year-old US intelligence contractor also has a lot to lose. He has his own home in Honolulu, a loving girlfriend, and a salary of over $200,000 per year.
If they keep
But he's discovered
engaging
a
with your
huge
posts,
secret,
you're
and
gonna
it's
get
too
more
big to
engagements.
keep. The US government has the ability to spy on pretty
You
much
made good
any
posts.
man,
You made a good
woman,
one.
child on Earth who has come into contact with a computer. And this contractor, unwittingly, has helped make that technology possible. He's haunted by this information and horrified that his government is violating its public civil rights so egregiously. He knows that revealing this information to anyone, a lawyer, a judge, or even Congress, would be committing felonies so severe that he would spend a lifetime in prison. He's worried he'll never see his family again, and he doesn't know what consequences they'll encounter if he blows the whistle. But he has to do it. He's been quietly collecting evidence of this secret for a while, and he's just downloaded the last documents. He tells his employer, the US government, that he needs a couple of weeks off to manage his epilepsy. This buys him a bit of time to leave the country without arousing suspicion. He chooses Hong Kong because he views it as a bastion of free speech. He believes it's one of the few places in the world that could and would protect him from the wrath of the US government. There he meets journalists Laura Poitras and Glenn Greenwald and delivers evidence of what used to be waved off as a conspiracy theory. And so Edward Snowden becomes one of the most important whistleblowers of our modern time.
Oh my god, I heard about this guy. I think I had a friend, he was taking a class. I forgot what class it was, and he was talking about Edward, this guy right here.
And so
he's the one that okay, that makes so much sense. Like, so what happened was he left the country because he was the hacker that hacked into the CIA, and then he just fled the country. I'm pretty sure that was what it was.
Edward Snowden becomes one of the most important whistleblowers of our modern time. Snowden's revelations scandalize the world and spark a long overdue debate about individual privacy versus national security. He inspires many young Americans like Default to take a good hard look at how their government functions. Default doesn't want to sit around and let surveillance happen to him. He wants high-ranking intelligence officials to know what it feels like to be spied upon, to have their private information stored and distributed, and to have it used against them. This is when he teams up with the Crackers with Attitude, founded by Cracker, the kid who's always high.
Cracker. That's so funny.
Leicestershire, England, 2015.
You smoke.
In a housing estate on the outskirts of a sleepy former mining town, there's not a lot to do except get high or go online. In the case of 15-year-old Cracker, he spends his time doing both.
Little Cracker?
He's angry about corruption, about surveillance, but in particular about the US's involvement in the Middle East. He becomes especially focused on Palestine and sees the US as directly responsible for death and suffering in Gaza. He decides to do something about it.
This was political. We heard he was really angry about US foreign policy. So he started a collective called Crackers with Attitudes, and then he hacked into sensitive documents online.
One of his first victims is James Clapper, then the National Director of Intelligence of the Obama administration. Clapper, one of the highest-ranking members of the intelligence community, had his phone number and address waiting to be found with just one Google search.
What?
This provides Cracker with enough information to hack into his email. He posts proof of it on Twitter, which catches Default's attention.
Phone number leak on the internet?
Cracker then gets the phone calls to Clapper's house phone rerouted to the Free Palestine movement. Default tweets his respect to Cracker, and the two start chatting. Edward Snowden himself has given James Clapper a very special shout-out in an interview with the German broadcaster ARD. Unfortunately, that interview was blocked from US and German television networks. Apparently, the video is immediately taken down every time it's posted on YouTube, so we'll only show the quotes visually.
I would say sort of the breaking point is seeing the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, directly lie under oath to Congress.
What we do not do is spy unlawfully on Americans, or for that matter, spy indiscriminately on the citizens of any country. We only spy for valid foreign intelligence purposes as authorized by law, with multiple layers of oversight to ensure we don't abuse our authorities.
Cracker and Default are livid. Cracker and other hackers loosely connected with CWA team up to target more high-ranking members of the intelligence community. They want to embarrass them and to show them that they aren't as powerful as they think they are. At the top of their list is John Brennan, head of the CIA.
Head for CIA for 4 years?
Brennan, like Clapper, has enough information online that he basically doxes himself. Cracker looks up his publicly posted phone number and finds out it's a Verizon number. He calls up Verizon's
How the heck do you find these numbers so
pretends to be
easily?
an on-site technician who's having trouble helping a customer on site. Tech support asks Cracker for his employee code, and he just makes one up on the spot. It works. The support technician provides Cracker with access, and suddenly he has the account number, the PIN, and John Brennan's private email address. If you have just enough information on someone, pieced together from different sources, say their address and last 4 digits of their social security number,
it's over.
You can easily change the passwords on all kinds of accounts and take it over.
Oh yeah.
And that's exactly what Cracker does with Brennan's AOL account.
The head of CIA
Once
gets
he's
hacked.
in the email account, Cracker gets Brennan's private cell number and shares it with Default. And so they start spam calling the director of the CIA, relentlessly calling him and his family.
I told him he was a piece of shit, basically like, y'all are awful people. Like, really. Like, you're not doing any net positive things for the world. You're just not.
John Brennan is freaked out. Sure, the calls are little more than a prank.
John Brennan,
but how could he know
bro,
that?
If y'all, if I was in John Brennan's shoes, bro, I would be sweating a lot. Because the fact that they found my number and they can easily hack my emails, they can change my password, they hacking my account, they could do anything with that. And they could also figure out my social security number, address. They can like dox the shit out of me, bro. Yeah, I would be shitting my pants, bro, if someone ever like did that, bro. Throw the phone, break it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you break the phone. At the end of the day, they have all other informations to track you down. They do. They're hackers. They're gonna figure out ways to be able to hack stuff. Like I said, phone numbers is like, you can throw away your phone number, sure, whatever, but still, like, the emails, passwords, you can unlock so many accounts just if they're using the same email and password. Address too. Some of the, if you have emails and sometimes when they ask you, like, if they ask you, oh, we might need you to require your residential address, they could like find that in that email too. That's scary.
Nobody knew who was behind the calls or what their intentions were.
And they can even, like, you know what's crazy? They could even publish his I don't know if this is probably like, it wouldn't even like, probably just be dumb. Like, if they publish his social security number to the public, that's so many, like, someone can easily steal his identity. I don't know who would do that. Just imagine, like, 10% of the United States of America is apparently this guy.
Has to lay low for a while in hiding, with extra security details for himself and his family. At the same time, Kraka's breach into Brennan's email gives him access to sensitive documents. Kraka first posts screenshots on Twitter, but then, egged on by default, and maybe asking himself, what would Snowden do? He decides to hit up WikiLeaks. Julian Assange himself takes interest. He publishes the documents in October 2015. They include Brennan's 47-page SF-86 application, a sensitive form required for obtaining top-secret government security clearance.
Shit.
The form reveals his criminal history, psychological...
Like going back to what you said about throwing the phone and break it, like, they have access to these documents. They do. They could publish it to the public if they wanted to, because these are supposed to be confidential.
Records, past drug abuse, and other details nobody would want about themselves online.
Oh, I'm sorry
Not
about
only
that,
Axelot. From Brennan's emails, WikiLeaks publishes Bush-era recommendations for how the presidency should operate in the Middle East. There's also an internal congressional correspondence from the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence that offered suggestions on how to make future interrogation methods, also known as torture, compliant and legal. The breach cost the agency $1.5 million in damages and relocation costs, as several operatives went into hiding before they knew that there was basically no threat level. Above all, it was widely embarrassing. Hacking into Brennan's email was laughably easy.
This is true, and it's true that you guys have actually broken into his private email account. How difficult would you say it is?
You mean out of 10?
Sure, out of 10.
1.
1.
A lot of, I guess, private information.
Look how they have so much access to his account. The documents, phone numbers, address, social security, maybe even driver's IDs, driver license, confidential documents. I don't know if I said that, but I might have said that already. Search histories. They could really use that information to really blackmail you.
He's supposed to be so high in the government, like head of CIA, then he should be a bit more clever.
See, in my opinion, I thought the head of CIA, the head of Central Intelligence Agency, will be the smartest leader. Like, the top. You're the head of the CIA. You're the one that's like controlling everything. I feel like you would be the one that would be the hardest person to hack into. Like, you have to be. If you're the head of CIA, you have to be like the hardest person to be hacked. But no, apparently this guy got hacked easily. You see what he said on the phone? He said, yeah, it was not easy. It was like 1 out of 10.
Indication of your background? I mean, how old you are? Are you in the United States? I mean, anything you can tell me about yourself?
Yeah, I'm below the age of 20 years old. I smoke pot, and I live in America.
And you smoke pot?
All day, every day.
We wonder what John Brennan must have thought while undoubtedly watching this in his relocation house. What fury must have built up inside him. The CWA aren't done. They release more and more information. With control over Clapper's and other operatives' accounts, it's even easier to get people to give up information to in turn access further accounts and databases.
You know what's crazy? Like, by the time that they hacked his stuff, they could have like used his like, I guess, email and just like type like a false or like a fake email to someone as like, oh yeah, this is the head of the CIA. I forgot his name, but I'm just gonna say that. I need you to send me this certain information, and they're gonna think that's actually him.
Access to FBI's Deputy Director Mark Giuliano's account. There, they discover a database with personal information of 9,000 Department of Justice officials and 20,000 FBI agents. They post it. They then get access to the Justice Department's Joint Automated Booking System, which has records on all US prisoners. They check out the records of fellow hackers like Jeremy Hammond and post those online as well. They wreak havoc and embarrass one institution after another. Did these kids really think that they were going to get away with it?
At the time, I really didn't care. I just like, that was towards the end of the run. It was just like, all bets are off. You know, I'd gone all the way down the rabbit hole. I had just become very disillusioned with people's complacency and their lack of care for what was going on. So it's like, we're going to bring attention to this with like chaos and mayhem.
Kraka knows his actions have poked a very big bear. He knows there will be consequences. He just doesn't know what they'll exactly be.
I'm going to go to Russia and chill with Snowden, because I know that the government are pretty mad about this. I'm probably going to get tortured. I'm actually a pretty fast runner.
Default is paranoid the whole time, constantly worried about his OPSEC. But he let his guard down. Default became involved with an ex-girlfriend of one of his friends. According to him, he asked his friend in advance if it's okay with him. The friend says sure, go for it. He's way over it. But he isn't. Default and his friend are hanging out one night, drinking and chatting over Xbox Live.
I slip up for the first time ever, being f***ing arrogant and cocky. It comes on the news, CIA director hacked, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that was us, blah, blah. I was like drunk talking and just totally like gave myself away.
He never thought his friend would do anything with that information.
He became intoxicated and started blabbering.
His friend would necessarily believe him. But today, Default is pretty sure this friend turned him in.
Ooh.
When the FBI raids you, they don't knock politely. FBI agents enter Default's room just as his computer finishes decrypting. They are pointing assault rifles in his face. They drag him out of his room, flash copy his hard drive before it re-encrypts, and seize all of his equipment. Default knows he's finished, but the worst part, watching the agents carry off his hard drive. A hard drive with nearly 1,000 Bitcoin. He blacks out.
What about the other guy?
Kraka, too, gets raided by the British police forces.
Kraka.
His computers are confiscated. One other CWA member gets arrested in the US, and 3 more in the UK. Since Kraka was underage and in the United Kingdom, he got a lenient sentence. He spent 2 years in a juvenile detention center. He was the first minor in the UK to be imprisoned for hacking. Today, he's keeping his head down and is done with crime. He just wants to make a career in cybersecurity and move on with his life. He did not want to give us an interview. Default, even though he was less involved, paid a much higher price. He went straight to federal prison with a 5-year sentence.
Cool.
He had to pay $145,000 in restitution, and due to COVID regulations, spent a significant amount of that time in solitary confinement. While pleading in court, he said, "I thought what I was doing was right in terms of political justice, But 2 years later, I realized I was completely wrong. Snowden, too, didn't have a relaxed time fighting asylum in Russia. Shortly after his leak, intelligence officials publicly fantasized about killing him. Whether you're a principled whistleblower who truly understands the significance of what you're leaking, or a stone teen furious at the world's
injustices, I think he's living in Russia right now,
messing
Snowden.
with the US government will change the course of your life forever. So make sure it's worth it. In December 2023, the Biden administration renewed a very controversial surveillance program. The act allows the administration to spy on anyone in the world without warrant, including its own citizens.
I did not know this.
It includes a vast database of electronic communications. It's supposed to be accessed only when there's a legitimate reason to believe it will assist intelligence operations. But a US court ruling in 2023 found that the FBI has already misused this database 278,000 times. Unlawful searches were particularly rampant between 2016 and 2020.
Rules?
They've snooped in the private communications of donors to various congressional candidates. They've been watching suspected January 6 rioters, and they've also been surveilling Black Lives Matter protesters. Maybe they're even surveilling us.
Oh, they're definitely surveilling me right now, bro. Look, like, as I'm live streaming right now, chat, I'm not gonna lie, they could be watching us right now. They could take over the stream and they could be watching me. This camera right here, they could be watching me right now. The CIA could be watching me. They have access to it. They really do. They probably got access to my computer, both of my computers, my laptop, they could be watching me through my fucking phone right now as I'm doing this shit. Scary, man. I don't want to mess with the CIA, or I don't want to mess with the FBI either, man. Come on, man. Just want to be a streamer, that's it. Good ones here. Alright, so our outro. Let me put a freeze frame on like both of these guys. Let me see if I can try to find it. It's here somewhere, right?
They release more.
Yep, right there. Alright. Last video we reacted to. Dude, I keep forgetting the last video I reacted to. It's like, it's a worst habit. Let me get better at that shit, bro. It is dumb cops arrest FBI agents. Okay. I bet. If you guys want to check out the last video where I reacted to when a dumb cops arrest an FBI agent. Okay. If you guys want to watch the last video, where I reacted to when a dumb cops arrest. How do I fucking mess that up? All right. If you guys want to watch the last video where I watched when a dumb cop arrests a FBI. If you guys want to watch the last video I reacted to when a dumb cops arrested an FBI agent, you guys can click on the other side of this video, or if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, hit the button in the middle. Holy shit, bruh. That took me a minute. That took me a minute to get through that, bruh. Whole ass minute. Okay, I do want to watch. Okay, there was another video of someone hacking too. I want to watch that too, just in case I need to get some like reaction clips in for short form content. It was like the hacker who destroyed Hollywood. Dude. It was a pretty long video, like for 20 minutes, but I loved it, so I'll still continue to like watch it. Especially shout out to Fern. Shout out to Fern for not putting on copyrights for his video, so I can react to it freely. Shout out. Big shout out from above. Hey man, my man Dan's getting up there. See, 20k views right now. Good shit, bro. 20k. Alright, let's react to this firm video. See if we can get some short form clips in. 20k views for what? Dan uploaded a video of him just in a car, not in a car, but he was playing Forza, just like a driving game, and he put like R.I.P. Diogo. I don't know how is it Jota or Yota? Because sometimes I get a mix. Basically, it was just a soccer player that passed away, and a lot of people that in the soccer community knows about him, and he passed away due to a car crash. And his story is pretty traumatic because he married his wife, and then 10 days after that, he died with his brother too. That was pretty tragic. But yeah, his dance post is popping off because a lot of people around his area or in Europe, they know about the news about his story, so that's why they're gonna show love to Diogo.
Internet has begun.
This is Kim.com, a notorious hacker.
I was a hacker.
Probably one of the most famous ones in computer history, and maybe a whole lot more, depending on which version of the story you believe. One of Germany's earliest tech entrepreneurs.
He had a knack for finding financial opportunities in technology.
A trader, a scammer, an activist, a visionary, a criminal, a scapegoat.
He does it all!
We are going to use every weapon in our arsenal to destroy this guy.
Hollywood's #1 enemy.
A popular hub for illegally downloaded movies.
A folk hero in the fight for internet freedom. A pro gamer. An eccentric multi-millionaire.
What does this guy not do? He's a pro gamer. He owns a fucking boat. He's rich as fuck. He knows how to hack computers. What else do you need? As you can see, he has a lot of money, so he's eating good. Look at him.
An aspiring politician and marketing genius.
Yeah, I like mega upload.
Kim.com may be many things, but one thing is for sure. He has changed the internet forever.
Mega.
And this is his story.
Mega upload.
We originally spoke to German journalist Janne Knödler for this story. She and her team host a fantastic podcast series called Wild Wild Web. The first season is dedicated entirely to Kim.com.
Is this
His
last name
story
actually
begins in the early
Kim.com?
90s, in Kiel, a city in the north of Germany. This is long before he launched the infamous file-sharing platform Mega Upload, before he became the most wanted man on the internet. Back then, he was just Kim Schmitz. He will later claim he attended an elite boarding school in a castle, and that he graduated with a special diploma for gifted students at just 17. None of that is true. He actually went to a public high school for lower secondary education and lived in a home for troubled youth. This detail is significant as it highlights a recurring pattern throughout his story. Kim has always tried to portray himself as more than he actually was, as bigger, better, and smarter than his peers. Kim's parents separate when he is young. His father is a violent drunk, so the boy often retreats to the safety of his bedroom. There, he discovers the magic of computers and becomes obsessed. He starts writing his own programs and gets involved in the early days of the internet.
God, I hate
before
computer
most people
science.
even
I
knew
respect
what
people who
it
do
is.
it. I can't do it.
By the
I'm
early
so
90s,
bad.
Kim
I
is
don't know how to
running what
code
is
for
essentially
shit.
a server for trading pirated
Coding's
software.
hard.
And apparently, he isn't just hosting it. He is eavesdropping on the users, listening in on the emerging hacker scene. The trading platform also earns him his first money. Around the same time, he debuts his now famous alias, Kimbo, an homage to the main character in The Fugitive, who is wrongfully accused of murder and forced to flee from the authorities. This is Kim in 1992, in a grainy segment of German national TV, showing off how to make free phone calls worldwide by routing through the US. He claims he coded the software himself. The show dubs him the nightmare of national telecommunications. A Forbes article claims he's the leader of an international hacker group called Dope, and one of the most well-known hackers in Germany. Allegedly, he developed an encrypted, tap-proof mobile phone and sold hundreds of them. Back then, a curious teen like Kim.com could teach himself to code and stumble into the center of a global tech saga. Today, understanding how the digital world works is more essential than ever, and you can do it too. You just need the right tools. Brilliant is an interactive learning from Python, really fun code, or visit In the mid-90s, Kim is arrested for his shady dealings involving the software trading server. He's convicted in 1998 and receives a 2-year suspended sentence.
Ooh.
But Kim remains undeterred. He uses his conviction to boost his hacker image. Kimbo, the larger-than-life tech renegade. At the time, most journalists have no clue how computers actually work. In this climate, it's easy for Kim to turn myth into media headlines. He claims to have hacked into Citibank and wired $20 million to Greenpeace. That is almost certain.
He wired 20 million? He hacked in the Citibank and he wired 20 million. Shit! That's a lot of money and a lot of jail time.
Made up. While Citibank had in fact been hacked a few years earlier, the hackers were Russian, not German. And they definitely didn't donate the money to Greenpeace. Kim also claims to have breached both the Pentagon and NASA. Again, the hacks were real, but not carried out by him. People in the scene start having serious doubts about whether Kimbo even has the skills to pull off any serious hacking. But scattered skepticism doesn't dent Kimbo's carefully crafted image. He doubles down on his reputation and launches a cybersecurity firm called Data Protect. The logic is simple. Who could better protect you from hackers than the most dangerous hacker himself?
I need a
Data
VPN
Protect
sponsor.
takes off and he starts to make serious money. In 2000, he sells 80% of the company. It's the peak of the dot-com boom and Kim has ideas. Some are actually ahead of their time, like an early version of two-factor authentication years before it became a thing. Then there are also ideas like the Mega Car, a concept car with an onboard computer, built-in video conferencing, and 16 SIM cards for mobile internet on the highway. It never hit the market. In any case, Kim becomes a rising star in the business world, and he shares his extravagant lifestyle online.
Hello everybody, this is Kim.com. This is my girlfriend. This is my car. This is my cow storage. This is my beach. This is my sky. What the fuck?
Die Hauptsache ist, dass alle happy sind. Und wenn alle sagen, wir fahren jetzt höchstens 220 und ich
He's living that life. He's living that happy life.
Private jets, luxury cars. During peak .com mania, he claims he'll rescue the flailing e-commerce startup letsbuyit.com. And he makes a headline-grabbing appearance on a German late-night show to sell the story.
Du hast dieses Unternehmen gerettet, ist das auch richtig?
Das ist richtig, ja.
Warum bewirft man dich dann mit schmutzigen Vorwürfen in der Presse?
In truth, Kimbo never actually saves that firm. He buys up shares on the cheap, pumps the stock with media hype, and then cashes out. That's textbook insider trading and illegal. He tries to flee to Thailand but fails. He's slapped with another 20-month suspended sentence and a €100,000 fine. Most of his ventures go belly up, and as the global .com bubble bursts and triggers a full-blown economic crisis, Kim decides to emigrate to Hong Kong. He launches a new string of sketchy ventures and shows off even more fancy cars. Let's skip ahead a bit. It's 2005, and Kim.com is about to change the internet forever with
Mega
upload.
The idea is deceptively simple. It's essentially a cloud service, a site where people can upload files for others to download them, years before Dropbox and Google Drive. No accounts, just links. It doesn't take long for people to realize that Mega Upload makes it very easy to share entire movies and full-length music albums. Kim is not the first to offer this kind of service, but Mega Upload just works extremely well. A lot of storage for the time, fast downloads. The company quickly morphs into a sprawling network. Some of you may still remember the sister site Mega Video and its infamous 72-minute time limit. At its peak, Mega Upload is the 13th most popular website on the internet. With 50 million users a day, it accounts for a whopping 4% of global online traffic. This is before Spotify and Netflix. Back then, people would spend a small fortune on DVDs and CDs.
Oh, blockbusters.
Around $20 for Spider-Man 2, $16 for the new Green Day album. And all of a sudden, it's all out there for free. Hollywood and the music industry quickly realized they're missing out on massive chunks of revenue.
This is how he hacked Hollywood, okay.
So in the early 2000s, they declare war on piracy. First, they sue Napster into the ground.
A federal court ruled Monday Napster must stop allowing music fans to swap copyrighted material.
Then comes the DVD scare ad era. But none of that is
That's why
stopping
they add
Mega
that.
Upload. For years, authorities struggled to get a grip on the platform, and no one really knows who's behind it. It used to be owned by Kim Schmitz, but Mega Upload denies any further connection to him. The site is now registered to a company called Vester Limited, which belongs to some Finnish guy called Kim Tim Jim Vester. Of course, Finnish Kim and Kimbo are the same person. He used his distant Finnish ancestry to get hold of a second passport.
What?
And for a while, that smoke screen actually allows him to hide in a legal gray zone.
Ooh.
But in 2011, Kim just can't resist stepping back into the spotlight. He publicly declares that he is the mastermind behind Mega Upload. That's when Kim Schmitz and Kimbo give way to a whole new identity, Kim.com. By now, he is living large in New Zealand in a mansion by the sea. He is collecting luxury cars and uses his free time to become one of the top ranked Call of Duty players on the globe. I wonder what it'd be like just to live in a mansion for one day.
He's
got a wife and kids, and it almost
feels
like his wildest years
What would it be like to live in a mansion for 48 hours?
Maybe he thinks he's far enough from the US to be safe, out of reach, because instead of keeping his head down, Kim lashes out, and he takes on the global music and movie industries head first.
When I gotta send files across the globe, I use Mega Upload.
His Mega Upload song from 2011 is extremely provocative. Some of the biggest pop stars of the day appear in the music video, publicly backing a platform that Hollywood sees as the embodiment of internet piracy, supposedly responsible for billions in losses. Universal Music sues Mega Upload. The music video keeps getting pulled from YouTube, and this is just the beginning. The media start calling Kim.com the movie industry killer. With his mansion, his fleet of cars, and his private chopper, he doesn't look like a tech renegade anymore.
Chris Brown.
He becomes the Dr. No of Hollywood.
Clumsy effort, Mr. Bond, you disappoint me.
Okay, maybe more like Dr. Evil. Either way, he becomes a scapegoat.
You laugh, bro. Oh, wait.
On January 20, 2012, New Zealand police raid .com's Auckland mansion at dawn. At the request of the FBI, more than a dozen heavily armed special forces storm the property. They call it Operation Takedown. They seize luxury cars, designer watches, and hard drives. Simultaneously, there are raids across 8 other countries. In Germany, police confiscate a brand new Mercedes Kim just got his mom for Christmas. The FBI takes over Mega Upload. All sides of the company go dark. The authorities claim that Kim.com is the ringleader of an international criminal enterprise, that his platform has been built from the ground up to traffic stolen digital content, and that everything else, the branding and business model, is just a front to cover up its real purpose. According to US prosecutors, he and his accomplices have caused $500 million in damages while making $175 million for themselves.
What?
Now, Kim is facing extradition to the States and up to 55 years in prison. But is that really the whole story? Is Kim.com actually a criminal mastermind? His defense is pretty straightforward. He says he basically invented Google Drive before Google did. That Mega Upload was just a platform, and that he couldn't be held accountable for what users chose to up or download.
You can upload
but
files
under
on
US
Google
law,
Drive
being
now.
a file-sharing platform doesn't just give you a free pass. You have to actively make sure copyrighted content isn't being shared illegally, and the indictment documents say he did too little, too late. Kim, of course, insists otherwise. He says Mega Upload had systems in place to take down copyrighted material upon request. He claims his platform even provided big Hollywood studios with the tools to remove the content themselves. But prosecutors argue that Mega Upload's supposed good intentions were just a front. Behind the scenes, they run a rewards program, paying users to upload popular shows and movies. The platform also supposedly dragged its feet on takedown notices, keeping content online longer to rack up more clicks. Janne Knödler and her team have reviewed leaked Mega Upload documents and emails. They suggest Kim and his crew were fully aware of what was going on their platform. Kim insists the whole thing is a massive political conspiracy. He's never been able to provide any proof. But the full-blown international raid and the threat of 50+ years behind bars, that does look like authorities are trying to make a point, turning Kim.com into an example. And there is a political layer to this story. The US film and music industry do in fact have massive lobbying power. For example, the then head lobbyist for Hollywood's biggest trade group MPAA was a close friend of then Vice President Joe Biden. And Biden has a reputation for being tough on online piracy. Over 10 years pass. Kim.com relaunches Mega. He dabbles in New Zealand politics. He gives interviews, hops on creator live streams, and stars in documentaries. His story is turned into a best-selling book, and he's even getting his own biopic. A German public broadcaster is producing a 6-part series on Kim.com's rise, fall, and digital rebellion. A gripping, high-energy miniseries about the life of the internet's most audacious outlaw. For a decade, he fought his extradition with all that he's got. Appeal after appeal, hearing after hearing. But in August 2024, New Zealand's Justice Minister signed the order. Kim.com will be extradited to the US. He faces charges of copyright infringement, money laundering, and racketeering. Just months later, in November 24, Kim suffered a serious stroke. He hasn't said much since. Just one post on X saying he's in recovery, asking for patience and prayers. So, who is Kim.com, really? An internet freedom fighter? Or a ruthless criminal? The truth, as always, is messy. He's charismatic, funny, larger than life. A guy who dreamed up ideas long before the tech world turned them into reality. But also a guy who spreads wild conspiracy theories and loves to take credit for things he most likely didn't do. Someone who can read the room, hack the system, and turn it all into a spectacle. Yes, he built a platform that made piracy easy. But in a world where the old media giants were losing control, .com was turned into the perfect villain. The poster boy for a digital Wild West they couldn't contain. At the end of the day, Kim.com held up a mirror to an industry that had completely slept through the internet revolution and was desperate to stop the clock from ticking.
I can't remember what story it was before, but I heard that there was a story where a kid or someone hacked into the government, our government. Specifically, I can't remember who it was or who the hacker was, but I heard that they gave like the guy 2 options, whether you can either go to prison or you can work for the government as like a hacker. And I can't remember if he chose whether to stay in prison or to be a hacker. I heard a story about that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm right or wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a story about that. A hacker gets caught for hacking the government, and he gets the decision whether he goes to prison or he works for the government. Yeah. All right. I got some good reactions today. Some pretty valid reactions. Some W reacts. Which game is better, which game is better, Nathan Drake or Tomb Raider? Are you talking about Uncharted or Tomb Raider? Is that what you're saying? Either Uncharted or Tomb Raider? To a fucking K. Good shit, gang. Search Nathan and Drake. Nathan Drake? Nathan and Drake. Isn't that Uncharted? Or am I tweaking? Bro, that's Uncharted. That's a character, bro. That's a character's name. Nathan Drake is a character, bro. The game is not called Nathan Drake. It's called Uncharted, I'm pretty sure. Uneducated. Uneducated. It has a guy. Yes, I'm saying the game is called Uncharted. You said which game is better? You said Nathan Drake or Tomb Raider. Uncharted has Nathan Drake in it. That's what I mean. I'm playing with a different sense today, guys, so if I play like trash, then I play trash. Which is better? I'm more of a fan of Uncharted. I'm a bigger fan of Uncharted than Tomb Raider. I can't remember which Uncharted. I didn't play any of the Uncharted games, but I saw my cousin play some of Uncharted before. But like I said, I don't remember which game it was, which Uncharted it was. But what I do know is I'm a pretty much a fan of the Uncharted series. I don't know, I just how do I explain it? Like, it's, I guess it's like kind of like more my type of open world experience. I don't even know if we consider that as open world experience. Do we consider it as an open world experience for Uncharted? I think we do, right? I don't know. Uncharted for life? Ooh, let me get this charge. What do you guys like better? You guys like the charge shotgun? Or do you guys like the one bullet shotgun? I forgot what it was called. Let me get this biggie pot. Brody says make a stream of not stopping stream until I finish Uncharted. Chat, I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour stream soon. Just to let you guys do know, I am thinking about it. Doing a 24-hour stream soon. So stay tuned, just in case whenever I make an announcement about it. We'll be back with another 24 hours. The last time I did a 24-hour stream was back in November. And I mean, like, if you're counting our other if you're counting the 48 hours also, I mean, I guess you could say like, you could say our 48 hour stream was also technically like a 24 hour too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you can still count that. I don't know why I said you wouldn't count that. That was back in December. So we'll run it back to 24 hours stream this month for sure. $30K, maybe it is famous. I'm talking to a famous person. What about me, guys? Am I not famous? You're right, chat. I'm not famous. I'm not famous, chat. That's what it is. Oh, that is not funny. Okay, I might take this real quick. right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit scuff, okay? I'm a little bit rusty. I just got back to this game. 50-hour stream. $12 hours. It would be lit. You have 4 people watching your Twitching. Do you think you're famous? Fuck no, man. I'm fucking poor, bro. I'm poor, I'm chopped, I'm ugly, I fell off. I don't get as much viewers as I did last time for TikTok. I'm pretty much like the worst streamer of all time. I heard someone grapple. Oh, I saw him. Hold on. Wait, I just heard someone in that bush. I'm ass. There's someone in that bush, bro. I know there's someone in that bush. I heard him too. Oh my god, my wall didn't block, bro. I would've killed him. One on it. Don't say that. Don't say what? Oh my god, I am chopped. No way, that's all my heals. Ain't no way, boy. Don't be native, you're famous. I remember one time I got like 1 million views on one of my videos and I got so hype about it. Why does the blue pump shotgun sound so like, it sounds like a purple. It sounds like a purple pump. Am I tripping? It sounds like it. Quit next stream, I am not playing Fortnite. Okay. Like, I don't, alright. I mean, I guess. Sure. If you're not playing Fortnite, you're not playing Fortnite, right? Like, no big deal. Oh. I can't build. No, man. What? Oh my god. Bro, can you like stop building one time in your life, bro? Like, oh no, I'm chasing your ass, bro. Oh no, I'm chasing your ass. You better run from me. You better run from me. Oh my god, this guy took my kill. Ain't no way. Do I need to lower down my sensitivity, bro? Ooh, wait, hold on. He has a gold one. Hold on. One more impulse. That's not cool. How many bounce pad? You have one bounce pad too? Then this guy had nothing. Rank, yes. Who won my Fortnite account? Yo, who wants Daniel's Fortnite account, bro? Everyone saying it was a Eurus. Thank you, Vinny. You have 95 skins. Holy, that's a lot of skins. You're rich. You are rich, Brody. You are rich. Oh. This guy behind the branch just shooting at me. Are we kidding me? Not serious right now, are we? Yeah. Good for me. I just heard that guy died. I'm only a fool for you. You have like 999 skins. No, if I had 999 skins, chat, I would actually like give up. You guys know how much money that is, bro? Like in total, how much money 999 skin is? Like, surely it could be worth like, I don't know. He shot me through the tree. That is some lame ass stuff, bro. Watch, 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 watch. Yep, push me, push me, push me, push me, push me. Yep. Impulse up. Oh, that is a spam weapon. You're lucky that I don't. Yep. Yep, we're running. Yep, we're running. Yep, we're running. Uh-huh. And we're running. That's... You know what? That's crazy. Yep, gotcha. I do need that loot crate, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hearing shit. Pop this one more time. Three, two, one. Hey, buddy. What the? What? This man was just building across from us. Y'all see that? Where did he go? Where did he go? Chat, how many channel points y'all got in the chat? Let me know. Comment down below how much channel points y'all get. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. Ooh. Damn, someone got popped, bruh. Someone got popped. Yeah, I'm trying a new ADS sensitivity right now, so If I feel chopped, that's probably what it is. Oh, come on. Oh. That's not good. That's so stupid. Right, it's so dumb. I should have won that game too, bruh. I should have won. If I had a spray weapon, I could have won that. I could have won that if I didn't like switch to my AR, bro. Hey, L in the chat, bro. L, bro, L. Oh man, bro. L. Sorry, chat. I know, man. Here, let me start a new prediction up for y'all. If you guys want to bet some channel points. How long did I put this? 5 minutes? There. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, man. Let y'all down, man. I let y'all down. I'm bored. I'm doing joke, which isn't funny and probably racist. L comedian. Oh, that's why I wasn't playing music this whole time. I thought I was. Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? 37k to 2k. Wait, what? Oh, 37k views to get like good shit, bro. Oh, guys, by the way, this is my first time playing the Squid Game map. Surprise, surprise. I'll let you guys know. It's the first time I'm ever playing the Squid Game stuff, so I've never played Squid Game stuff before. Miro Nutrio, he dropped Bucky and Ocus for Enact and Z-Link. I felt like Miro wouldn't even like teamed up with Bucky and Ocus like that. I heard that, I didn't know about this like a couple days ago, but apparently Ocus, he doesn't play claw or paddle. That's actually quite interesting. He's like the first controller pro that I just realized that he doesn't play claw or paddle. It's kind of crazy to think about. You put 3k in no? Who put in 10? Oh my god. Where do I even go? I never played this map before. Okay, play with me. Fortunately, man, I'm not adding anyone at the moment, so I would have to decline your offer. You say I want. There's a hammer in here. Oh, out of the air. Tell me, baby, on the ground, I gotta go. I should have, I know they released a Squid Game update when it was out, but I didn't play it during that time. So, surprise comes to, oh, of course I find minis as soon as I get a big pot. That's just my luck, isn't it, guys? That's just my luck. Let's go here. Play smarter, not harder. I feel like there's someone in these cornfields. You guys ever got jump scared by these guys just camping into cornfields, bro? Bro, I know I have, bro. It's like the worst feeling ever. Want me sugar high, want me sugar high, want me sugar high, want me sugar high. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? You want spray? You want spray? Let's go. Let's spray. Let's spray. He had a way better spray weapon. They see that's why he had the twin mag. Breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go down. I saw footsteps. I want to go down there and see what it's like. Someone just left the game or whatever. I heard something, bro. I heard someone left the game. Alright, let me just sit here and read chat for a bit. I hate the red light, green light on this map. I've never tried it. So I can't really give you an opinion about it. Yeah, who put in 10 points, bro? Who put in 10 channel points? If that's true. I'll look around this map. Cause I don't get a chance to play a lot, so shotgun's kinda ass though, bro. Whoa. Where's the front man when you need him? Where's the front man? How does this work, chat? Hello? Hello? Fuck you! Oh my god, dude, this thing is loot for days! Holy shit! Y'all see this loot? Yo, W spot! Actually a W spot. What the heck, bro? Yo! W loot and everything too, bro. Oh, I am ready. Let me get some gold too while I'm at it as well. Bro, don't even get me started with the boat and the detective scene, bro. That storyline was worthless. The Squid Game storyline? Like, what's even the point of it? It was so boring. Like, there was not even like a point in writing that story, bro. Oh my god, I gotta be hacking. Oh my god, yep. I forgot I have a charge. I need 9. Bruh. Oh my god, bruh. I can't edit. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have picked the other shotgun, bro. See, he's gonna go back and heal now. Where is he, bruh? Nah, you are something, aren't you? I need your stuff. I need it. I need it bad. Oh, you have loot. Thank God. And you have a pump shotgun. Oh, thank you so much. What do you guys thoughts about Chun-Li? Dan is more famous than Gwen. Yeah. You know what, chat? I've decided that now that Dan is more relevant than me, it's time that you guys watch Dan instead of me. Yep. Dan will now be your streamer. You are so... Oh my God, they're everywhere, bro. Bro. Dude, these guys just... Can't keep my hands, bro. Like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, damn, like, where you shooting me from, bro? I'm feeling low. Dude, these guys are underground. This piece of shit is just chilling in this building. Oh my God, there's actually a dude in there. See, I kind of suspected someone was in that tower. I don't know why 1-2-5 continue, bro. I got pissed off by that shit, bro. Trust me when I say this, bro. 1-2 did not deserve to be alive that long, bro. He did not. I mistimed that shit so bad. What? Is he not up here? Kobe. Nope. There's just a guy down there. Honestly, like, obviously I'm gonna have like one of those like things where I want Gi-hun to win, but at the same time it's like at the same time I kind of knew that Gi-hun was gonna die. I'm feeling low. I need to find some heals. I'm drained. And reboot's disabled. That's awesome. Oh, I couldn't buy my heals in time, bro. Was this the guy that chased me, man? It was. It was the guy that chased me. Dang, man. I hit him for 100 and he didn't. He didn't even like flinch. The baby why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. The fact that the baby won, bro, blows my mind. I don't know how that happened. Dude, that babe's about to live some. That babe's about to be rich as fuck. Whatever sex is, ooh la la la, it's ooh la la la. That babe was born and win the show to win the show, but in real life, let's be honest, yeah. So we had Dora the Explorer. Y'all found the island in season 2. Why did you leave the island? Like people who love like Chun-Li because of her yacht, but I don't care. Chun-Li is a fake. It's true, la la la. Tequila sunrise. $10 points. Alright, let's go to somewhere different. I heard Square Meals is a pretty highly dropped spot. Chat, one of these days I gotta try and play like a solo tournament for y'all. Cause I haven't played a solo tournament probably ever. The last time I played a tournament was probably back in chapter 1. I know that's hard to believe, but it's actually true. I'm not joking when I say that, bro. What? What the fuck? Where'd he go? He actually ran? This guy's underground. I have no mats too. Should I even be on top of this roof? Like it doesn't feel safe. Why does the pump shotgun sound like it's like it sounds like it's like a purple pump? Oh. Cause he takes me for you. I have no mats, bro. I'm broke. How do you go under there? Oh shit, hold on. But does he know you cry? Man. What the fuck is this? If you go down here, do you die? Is that how it works? Okay, well. Well, I completed it. Give me a big pot and I love you. Okay, no big pots. Rest in peace. The time. Okay, let's get out of here. F1 movie was fire, but the F1 movie was so good. It was like truly phenomenal. Absolute cinema. Can we get cinema in the chat for F1 movie? Should you see it? Oh yeah, 100% please. If you have the time to go see F1, I 100% recommend that movie. That movie was so good. Is there any difference in the sound between the purple and legendary anyways? No. They pretty much sound the same. Where it truly lies. Like a moth through a flame. Oh! Hold up. Like a moth through a flame. Oh, oh, oh. Quit, what type of dinosaurs plays Fortnite? Diplodocus. Did I get that right? A Flossoraptor. Listen, man, at the end of the day, we can all agree that season 3 was probably the worst season of all time. We can all agree on that, right? How that guy just died? Like, why do worms hate Fortnite? They're always being baited. Okay. Yeah, dude, the F1 movie. Yo, I want to give props to the people that did the camera work for that movie. Like, truly, bro. Like, that movie with the whole like camera work and stuff like that, bro, it was so good. Like, the way they just the way the camera people they did with the movie, bro, it made the race so much hype and so much better. I'm not kidding, bro. It truly made the film much better. How do you leave this? This is a scary place to be in. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I saw him. I saw him, right? I saw him. I know I saw him. Just in case. Oh no. Oh, I knew I was gonna land on a tree too. I knew it, man. Don't snipe me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. I'm just looking around. Yeah, chat. Today will be my last stream, and then tomorrow Dan is going to live stream for y'all. And y'all better support Dan while I retire, right? Looks like Dan is more relevant in the scene now, chat. He's getting more views on his TikTok. Congratulations. It's time. I can finally rest. He's gonna make hella content for y'all, trust me. Where is this guy even like coming from, bro? Feelings for you. Oh! Stop, I just want to open my chest, bro. Chill. Leave me alone, bro. I'm gonna go drive around in rolls. Quinn's retiring, yeah. 16 damage? And my shotgun was jammed. Rigged. Can we see Dan's face? For real, chat. Bro says he's chopped, but he says he goes to the gym. So how chopped could he be if he goes to the gym? Am I right, chat? And you're dead. Thank you. How chopped could it be? Come on. This man says he got a girlfriend. He goes to the gym. How chopped can you be, man? Nah, I'm being serious, bro. Am I right, chat? And this guy got money too. Surely rich people aren't that chopped. Third party. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh shit. You're more than life. Is that all of his loot? No, wait, that was actually all of his loot. That's crazy. What? How's not every single one of this loot? I despise! Waste tomorrow. Oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa! So we're just hiding behind my set. Are you out of your mind? Nah, you gotta be like out of your mind, right? Surely. Hold on, I need to get height. And you may ask, how do I do that? I use my impulses. Ooh, wait, what's that? Legendary twin mag? I'm gonna stick with my hammer. Can we do it? I'll think about doing sub games later if I want to. If I'm doing sub games, you gotta stay tuned, man. If I am doing sub games, I'll let you know. But for right now, I don't got an official answer for you. Feel free to stream snipe if you want to stream snipe. Y'all saw him there. And if I can next to you, we remember all the times we spent together as our lives change from whatever. 50K? Holy shit. I told you all, yeah, he's relevant now, chat. Dan is relevant now. Stop watching me. Start watching Dan. I fucking fell off, bro, like ninja. Yeah, I'm no longer relevant, chat. Go watch Dan. Well, as a matter of fact, why are y'all even watching this stream, bro? Stop watching. Watch Dan's like short on repeat. Damn, I missed that. I really missed that? Really? I really missed that? As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Oh. Oh, you fucked up. Maybe on my dick now. In my graduation. Bro's better than Rock in all ways. I'm chopping the jewelry and physique make it up. Hey! He can't be that chop if he's ripped, chat. Right? He can't be that chop if he's ripped. All the times we spent together. I'm the only one who's gonna watch the old Squid Game in 2026. Oh, no, bro. Many people are gonna rewatch Squid Games in 2026, even 2027 too, bro. Like some new generations might get recommended by the shows like, oh, have you ever watched Squid Game? It's like, you probably should watch Squid Game. And they're gonna be like, the first 2 seasons was good, but the 3rd season kind of ass. As we go on, we remember. How many kills was that game, chat? Does anyone know? Oh, whoever bet no, sorry chat, I won the game, so y'all lost your point. Y'all know how many kills that was, or was it actually just 10? There's no way. Dude, it felt more than that, bro. I swear it felt more than that. Let me pull it up real quick. Y'all like anxiety? Ronaldo with the sub, thank you, bro. No mojo. Where is my settings? Here it is. I gotta check back the VODs to make sure that. Anxiety. I can't check back my VODs. Maybe it was 10 kills. Let me check my YouTube VODs. Can you believe I've been a fan for 2 months? No. A fan for 2. Give up. Stop watching. I don't want you here anymore, Z-Salt. Oh, that was a 12 kill game. I'm just king, Z-Salt. Gotta keep it off from me, anxiety. Try and keep it try. My dude, chat. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. Yesterday when I was watching the F1 movie, I bought like a Diet Coke and a pack of sour Skittles, right? I thought it was gonna be like a little bit, like a little pack, but then I got it. It was like a lot of sour Skittles in there. I ate the whole bag, and I think my taste buds is kind of fucked up from it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I ate the whole bag of sour Skittles, and my taste buds feel so weird now. And I get done, like it was what it got to the point where one time, like I kept putting Skittles, and then it just hurt my tongue. And like the roof of my mouth too. But I'm not gonna lie, that Skittle, the sour Skittle hit during the F1 movie, bro. I'm cooked? Am I? Am I really cooked from it? Oh, I forgot to switch my fucking... I forgot to switch the game to Fortnite on my Twitch, bro. I'm such a dummy, bro. I forgot to switch it. I keep forgetting. About it. Squid Game. Squid Game. Oh no, Squid Game! Zero recoil. Catch it if you can. Who's better, the Ball brothers or Lopez brothers? I don't know, Ball brothers. Wait for me, let me take you out. Alright, let's get this full shell them out the way, baby. Bang, bang into the wall. I know you had it. Bang, bang all over you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ooh, actually, alright, take that. Yeah, let's use a Ranger shotgun. It's not that bad, right? Surely ain't that bad. Legendary, legendary. Yeah, we're using a Ranger today. We'll see how it works out. Nah. Typically, I would always use the hammer because it acts like a AR SMG. But you know, maybe I'm feeling this gun right now. It kind of sold me first game. I'm not gonna lie. It probably did. Actually, it most likely did. Wait! What up, gang? I'm on my way to hurt you. Wait, he's trapped in this room. Oh. Boogie himself. Be careful while you're using that, man. It's dangerous. I've learned from experience, trust me. Be careful how you use the boogie bomb. Matter of fact, let me come back at you real quick. Give me one moment. Hold on, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way back to you. Thank you. Sorry, man. I saw you respawn and I had to get you back. I'm sorry. Ooh, actually, let me choose this. Let me use this. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot about this game. Was that a bot this whole time? Looking at a wall? Blah boy, blah boy, blah boy. Blah boy, yeah, that me, yeah, that me. Blah boy, yeah, that me, yeah, that me. Blah boy, yeah, that me. How long do you guys think we're gonna stream today? If you guys can guess. I'm not gonna open this chest, hold on. Surely that Chudley saw me, right? Oh no! about this shotgun. You have to be like precise from the very first hit. I wasted my big pot. 5 to 6 hours long. Okay, so now that you guys give me your guys' predictions, I'm gonna make that prediction false. So now I'm gonna stream under 5 to 6 hours. So I'll make sure y'all are wrong. I need a new shotgun. I don't like this shotgun anymore. You have a different shotgun? You do. You have a charge. Not my favorite. Oh, and of course they give me a gold one too. Now I gotta use it because gold. Oh man. How could this happen to me? Oh man. I missed. What? Oh, whoa! Kobe. Stop, gang. I need to reload my shotgun. When I did 2 minutes of streaming, only 2? Wait, where did my... I didn't want to get this. Oh my god. That's some cheeks. That's some cheeks. I should have killed him, bro. Uh-oh. Oh wait, that wall's not reinforced. What do I do here, bro? What do I do? Oh, this tree's blocking my way, bro. Oh, you still want to fight me after that, bro? Bring it on. Bring it on, bro, Chacho. Bring it on, bro, Chacho. Bring it on, bro, Chacho. Okay, I'm just getting third party on. Oh my god, bro. Like, these third partiers. Oh my god. Screw this shit, bro. Who doesn't want a third party? Who did that? Oh my god, bro. You're psychotic, bro. What? What? Stop, man. I should have taken the hammer. I should have taken the hammer, man. I should have done it, bro. I should have done it. I should have taken the hammer. I gotta save this impulse. $165. What? What? Why didn't I launch myself? Okay. Yep, makes sense. Yep, real. I can't get out of my own fucking cone. Reload. Did he die? Oh, give me the scar, bro. Don't give me this other trash, like, gun, bro. Okay, so I'm just getting third party across everywhere. Okay, that's awesome. No, that's awesome. No, that's awesome. That's fucking unbelievable, bro. Oh, what the fuck? What the actual No, fuck, stop it. Stop that shit. Stop it. Stop that shit. Oh my god, dude. Too many of you guys everywhere, man. Chill, man. Like, what is your problem with me, gang? Like, damn. Stop, bro. You had the biggest ice cream sundae you ever had in your life. Now the thing is, you're lactose. Oh yeah, you're done for. If you're lactose and you consume like dairy, bro, yeah, you're cooked. I don't know what else like to say, but like, what, you're cooked, bro. That's facts. I have no mobility. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Yup. Yup. It don't matter. Oh my god, I gotta go this way, bro. Yep, I saw opening. I saw open, I took it. I saw open and I took it. I need to get this loot drop. You got one win? Nice, bro. Does this heal health or no? It does not. Oh yeah, we're done for. We're cooked. We're done for. We have no whites. We're cooked. That's this up the second time. This guy in the bush, bro. I'm gonna go. Medikit! Medikit! Oh my god, clutch medikit! Holy. Gotta be careful with this guy over here too. Is there still a guy there? Maybe not. Chill. Chill, chill, chill. Ew. Ew. Oh my god, I gotta go down more. Oh my god. Oh, that's so stupid. I pause this biggie. Oh god. No. 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 No, I had no mats, man. I can't hit a shot in my life. I can't hit a shot in my life, man. I could have had another top 2. Oh, why is this shotgun? Why is this shotgun to 1 bullet? Why is 1 bullet? You have how do you see how many hours you have on a certain map? Or you mean kill? I was gonna say, like, how do you even track that? How do you even track how many, like, hours? Although you can. You can only track, like, how. For me on Epic Games, if you want to track how many, like, hours you have, it's like how many days. Dang, man. Oh, I could have won that game. I'm so bummed. You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hear crazy. Like I'm the only one. Wait, what? Am I tripping? Let's play with a low key. Run back to the manic skin. It's one of those scenarios I could have won too. I could have won 3 games today. I could have. But I choked. That's what happened. That's what happened. We choked. Love you. Let me clear up every single one of these. I have some help. I can pick this kind of mess up by myself. Deeper every week, and if you could, oh, use code Quintuki in the Fortnite item shop if y'all haven't already. Use it. Dreamy keys. Oh, I like that song. It take. That shit about me.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
It folds. Run where you gotta run. Run bulletproof. Run where you gotta run, BTS. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's a good emote. I'm into you. I'm into you. Check the facts, go check that. Check the facts, go check that. Check the stats, go check. I like that. I like that, baby. What's up, AJ? You want to sleep, Daniel? Alright, buddy. Let me unadd you right quick. before you go to bed. Alright, I'll add you. I'm just kidding, bro. Pretty much 3/4 of the way of 100k views. Hey, good shit, bro. Dude, I'm telling you guys this, bro. That I should have never ate that whole bag of Skittles. Sour Skittles to be specific. My taste, dude. My taste buds does not feel right. Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Just let me adore you. It's the only thing I'll ever do. Lie? Lie about what? Whee! Walk through fire for you. Can I run up this? Oh, I can. Alright, let's try to win this one. Come on. Come on, let's try to win. I won 1 today. I could have won 3 games today. That last game we choked. He was 40 HP and I missed every single shot. I feel embarrassed. Bitch. What the fuck is happening? Just make sure we get that. Mm-hmm. 70? Wait, whoa! Yo! That was crazy who just beat me from that far. Holy frick, bro. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, look at my HP, bro. Oh, if I can get there in time, I will win. You play Roblox? Oh, I don't play all the time. Sometimes I do, though. Not all the times. Oh my god, he hit the fucking canister. I need this, I need this. working. How did we get out of there, bro? Thank you for believing me, AJ. I appreciate that a lot. Oh. Holy. Nah, that was scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. How am I free right now? How am I free, man? How am I free, man? This does not make sense. This is not my wall. Oh my god, I had my pickaxe out the whole time. Okay. Oh my god. Well, this place is pretty much looted. Like, where do I even go? You saw the Phoenix early access for Rivals? No, I haven't. You gotta get shit on? Yeah. That's because I pulled out my pickaxe instead of my build. I get that, like, I do that all the time when I panic, and sometimes I just like I panic and then I just don't even pull out the right, the right utility. She looks broken, not seeing the light of day in rank. I haven't played Mario Rivals on stream in a hot bit. Oh, shit. You're a chest, bro. Meet me. Yeah, run over here real quick. Did I hear someone grapple, or was that just me? Oh, just me, right? Oh, it's on fire. Oh. That's not good. May I ask to be modded? I'm just ask Gabby subscribe. No cap 3 years. Unfortunately, that's not how I do things with my mods and stuff like that. To be a mod, you have to be a consistent viewer and active chatter. So this is my first time hearing about you, AJ. So I'm not gonna give mod off the spot like that. Watch your trailer. Watch your trailer after this game. Diesel. No way, bruh. Come on, gang. Come back, Raymond.